And good evening, wherever you may be watching from on the Northwest Athletic Conference Broadcast Network. It is back to championship bracket volleyball here in the 2018 NWAC tournament. This match will feature the number 1 seed out of the East and the number 2 seed out of the West. Guaranteed to be some fantastic volleyball coming up for you. The Spokane Sasquatch coming into this match perfect on the season, 16-0 in conference, 37-0 overall. Highline Thunderbirds 11-3 in conference, 31-10. This will be the first meeting of these two teams this season. Highline into the match with 2 NWAC All-Stars on the first team. Mahie Kaava, number 1, the sophomore, and number 5, Adrian Haggerty, also a sophomore. And on the second team All-Star freshman, number 15, Alicia Wynn. The Sasquatch. Jenny Rosselli Hull, the East Coach of the Year, and number 2, sophomore middle blocker, number 2, Joelle Mahold, the East Region MVP. Number 16, Lindsay Russell, freshman, getting the first team All-Star nod, and 2 players on the second team, sophomore number 8, Alicia Straw, and freshman number 15, McKenna Russell. In their perfect season so far, 24 of 37 of the wins for Spokane have been in straight sets. They have only lost 8 sets all season, and only 3 of their matches have gone to a deciding set. Highline with some very impressive win streaks of their own are paced offensively by Alicia Wynn with 184 kills and Adrian Haggerty with 178. Freshman setter Kiki Troy leads the team with 471 assists. Service ace also, she tops that department with 29. April Talaga, second on the team with 20. Or check that, third on the team with 20. Mahie Kaava with 22. Kaava anchoring the back row for the T-Birds, 358 digs. And Adrian Haggerty leading the team in blocks with 68. Looking at the team leaders for Spokane. Mahold, first on the team coming into the tournament with 179 kills. Right behind her, Alicia Straw with 178. Lindsay Russell leading the team in assists with 511 and service aces with 36. Alicia Straw second in the ace department with 30. Back row, anchored by freshman Alina Gallagher, 207 digs. Lindsay Russell second with 166. And for blocks, Joelle Mahold with 66. So 2 fantastic teams about to compete here on court number 1. I want to thank you for tuning in from wherever you may be watching from. The winner of this match will play tomorrow at 1:30 on court number 1 against the winner of the 2 teams playing or about to be playing on court number 2. That's the Edmonds Tritons and the Pierce Raiders. The loser of this match, championship hopes will still be alive. A little bit longer road. They will go to an elimination bracket match played tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. here on court number 1 and face either Chemeketa or North Idaho. So neither of these teams will be eliminated tonight. One will just have an easier route to the championship. Looking at the coaches of the two teams, as we already mentioned, Jenny Rosselli-Hull, the head coach of Spokane, the East Region Coach of the Year, and the coach for the Highline Thunderbirds, Chris Littleman, built a fantastic program for the college out of Des Moines, Washington. One of the things about Highline is pretty much someone can show you a roster if you follow NWAC volleyball, and you can look at the players, where they're from, and know which team is Highline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players from the Thunderbirds from the state of Hawaii. And for Spokane, only one player out of state, and that is Brooklyn Reiner from Libby, Montana. Turn it over to the public address announcer as we hear the introductions of the two teams here at court number 1.
Number 8, Tasha McClendon. Number 9, Taisha Akana. Number 10, Juanita Tui Marvalo. Number 12, Madison Sackman. Number 13, Katie McGrath. Number 14, Cristiana Kisi Guglielmo. Number 15, Alicia Grant. Number 16, April Canada. Number 18, Tina Becker. And coach is Chris Littleman. And now for the Spokane Sasquatch. Number 2, Joel Mahone. Number 3, Riley Sinclair. Number 5, Brooklyn Rockford. Number 7, Jordan Shaw. Number 8, Alicia Straw. Number 11, Taylor Gould. Number 12, Arlena Gallagher. Number 13, Allison Russell. Number 14, Gregory Sugg. Number 15, McKenna Russell. Number 16, Lindsay Russell. Number 17, Gabby Edwards. Number 20, Mahela Edwards. The head coach is Jenny Hull. Jenny's assistants are Catherine Mataya, Lizzie Ridley, and Connor Richardson. The officials on court go on.
So there are the introductions of the players here on court number 1.
Referee 2, Steve Lambert.
Moments away from volleyball, the R1, Guy Castro. Steve Lambert, the R2. We hope you have plans to come out and join us this weekend. Tournament, of course, continues tomorrow with Championship Sunday, the tentative schedule for the start time of the championship game, 2 o'clock on Sunday. Teams exchanging handshakes at the net. R1 in place. Now the teams huddling on their respective sides. Spokane will play the first set in the near court. The Highline Thunderbirds will play the first set in the far court. And apologies to Highline up front. As you could probably clearly see on the screen, there is no chance of seeing the numbers of the Highline players either on the front or the back of their jerseys. Black jerseys. right, we're ready for volleyball action. First serve goes to Highline. Return to the T-Birds. They come on the attack. T-Birds going to pick up the first point. Of the match. That serve was headed out of bounds, so that's going to wind up being touched by Spokane. Yes, there is just simply no chance of seeing the numbers. A Highline will try and get them called properly when they move to this court. That ball put in play. Left side attack. Here comes Highline, the tip over the front row. Spokane likewise on their attack. Set to the left side. That kill by Alicia Straw. Side out point to Spokane. Lindsey Russell. Adrian Haggerty with the kill. And the side out point goes to the T-Birds. They lead 3-1. That serve long, side out point, back to Sasquatch. Set the serve for Spokane. Number 8, Alicia Straw, her serve out of bounds, side out point. T-Birds 4-2. The Highline advantage. That serve played by Alicia Straw. Kill out of bounds off of Highline by Taylor Gould. Side out point comes to Spokane. They trail by 1, 4-3. Number 2 serving. Highline picking up the side out point and a 2-point advantage, 5-3. T-Bird serve down the line. Played by Alina Gallagher. Kept alive by Highline, then drilled into the net. On the side out point for Spokane. Checking into the match to serve. Number 14, Demery Sugg. 5'8" freshman from Wenatchee. Nice attack that time by Highline to pick up the side out point, 2-point advantage. 6-4 is the lead. Alicia Straw plays that one left side looking for Taylor Gould. Back set that time for McKenna Russell. Tipped out of bounds, side out point, Spokane. Jordan Shaw in the game now to serve. Trailing by 1, 6-5. In the net it goes. Good in basketball, not in volleyball. Side out point for the T-Birds. Back to a 2-point advantage, 7-5. Curls that one right over the net, drops it in front of the front row. Another point for Highline, they lead 8-5. Spokane picks this one up. And as well as the side out point They trail by 2, 8-6. McKenna Russell now set to serve. Highline looking to set up a play, goes left side on the attack. Tipped up front by Spokane. Now it's their turn from way behind the R1. Tough angle, kept in play. That one tipped down by Highline. And they take a 3-point lead. 9-6. Ball in play. Spokane back set looking for Mahold. And Mahold with the kill. Side out point goes to Spokane, trailing by 2. Lindsey Russell ready to serve. Kept alive by Spokane, dumped over. Left side attack from Spokane. Well played by the T-Birds back line. Good job keeping one out of the net for Highline, but looks like we're going to have a net violation. That point going to Spokane. Now just a 1-point lead for Highline, 9-8. Early in set number 1. Championship bracket matches, best of 5. If these two teams are tied after 4 sets, they go to a 5th set, which is a race to 15. That one dumped over by Sasquatch. Locked up front by Spokane. Well-directed tip. Played by the T-Birds. Driven out of bounds off of Spokane. Side out point for Highline. And it is 10-8. T-Birds with the advantage. Here comes Spokane. Mahold with the kill. Side out point. Alicia Straw ready to serve. A double hit violation. Charge to Highline. That'll tie us up 10-10. That serve long. And the set out point goes to Highline. 11-10 the score. Back set from Mahold. Dug out of the back row, set up for Haggerty, unable to clear the net. Once again tied 11-11. Mahold ready to serve. Tip by Haggerty. Played across the net by Spokane. That tip put down by Highline. And they have a 12-11 lead in the opening set. Ace. Diving attempt by Alina Gallagher. Unable to pick it up. 2-point lead now for Highline. That serve headed out of bounds, but kept in play by Spokane. And gave up on that one towards the end. Spokane now trailing by 3, 14-11. That serve long. Side out point Spokane. 14-12. As Demery Sugg enters to serve for Spokane. Good job tipping that one over the front row by the T-Birds. And then Alicia Straw just winds up and dumps it in the back row for the side out point. Back within one. Spokane, Demery Sugg serving. Blocked. Spokane to play it. Left side. That attack by Taylor Gould. Blocked up front. Lindsey Russell plays that one. Long and out of bounds. Side out point Highline. 15-13 the lead. And we're going to have a media timeout. T-Birds on top of Spokane by 2. 15-13. We're back right after this message from Red Lion.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn and Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
And we're back. The official blowing the whistle a little bit early, so you missed the serve. Highline leading by 2, 15-13. That one sent over by Taylor Gould. Picked up by Highline in their back row. Nice rally by both these teams. Left side attack by Highline, directed out of bounds. As the side out point goes to Spokane. Back within one, 15-14. Jordan Schaff ready to serve. The Spokane bench calling for the R2. The R2 now heading over to the scorer's table. Wanted to check who their next server was. They find out it is indeed Jordan Schaff. And she plays it into the T-Birds back row. Smack down with the kill is the T-Birds. Side out point, back up by 2. 16-14. Back set. McKenna Russell with the kill. Back to a 1-point game. McKenna Russell now serving. Back set, T-Birds on the attack. Blocked up front by Riley Sinclair and Joelma Hold. As the point goes to Highline, 2-point lead on the side out. Lobbed over the net. Left side attack. Give that kill to Alicia Straw. Side out point Spokane, 17-16 is the score. Highline by 1. Lindsey Russell ready to serve for Spokane. Haggerty with the tip. Perfectly placed. Side out point. T-Birds. 18-16 the lead. As we get a substitution taken by Highline. Well, eventually we'll have a substitution. I really wish I could see the numbers to tell you who the substitutions are. Black jerseys with just a real super thin green outline number. No chance of seeing that from here. Dump back over. The attack from the hole doesn't clear the net. Point, T-Birds. 19-16, the Highline lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this message from Walla Walla Community College.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. The NWAC would like to thank Pierce College for hosting the NWAC Volleyball Championships. Many staff and volunteers helped make this event a success. Thank you, Raiders. The NWAC would also like to thank Baden for supplying the official game balls of the NWAC Championships. Baden is committed to developing and producing the highest quality products in sports and is driven by what is right for the athletes. Baden, perform better. And we are back from the timeout. T-Bird still serving up by 3 with 6 to go. 19-16 the score. There's a running jump serve picked up by Spokane out of the back row. They go left side on their attack. Splits to Highline defenders. Side out point, Spokane. Alicia Straw serving. Ace. 1 point lead for Highline. Straw gets the sign from her coach. Quick set, blocked up front. Kept alive by Highline. And unable to clear it, though. What a hustle play by the T-Birds to even keep that play alive. Still going to go as a point for Spokane, and we're tied 19-19. Timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here as we thank some more sponsors, including Centralia College, your college for associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, and job training. Apply now to get a jump on classes and financial aid. Application is easy and free. Visit centralia.edu for details. Centralia College, go boldly. Clark College in Vancouver, now enrolling for winter quarter. Whether you want to advance your career, complete a degree, or earn your high school diploma, Clark College can help you reach your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. The clock not running on that timeout for some reason. There's the whistle to bring both teams back out onto the floor. Tied 19-19. Alicia Straw ready to serve. Highline had led by 3. There's the service ace for the Sasquatch. Now Spokane leads by 1. Trailing most of the first set. A double hit violation on Highline. Chris Littleman out to talk to the captain of Highline. Now we're going to have both captains over to the R1. If this call stands, it is going to be a 2-point lead for Spokane, and it stands. Chris Littleman clearly not happy. And there is a yellow card for the Highline bench. The R2 having the official score mark the yellow card. The yellow card's not just for soccer. Here's the serve from Alicia Straw. Back row attack, out of bounds. Point Spokane, 22-19. Sasquatch lead by 3, 3 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this message from Red Lion Hotels. Fans, follow the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedule, score, stats, and more. And now we're back out of the timeout. (22-19) the Spokane lead. That service into the net. Side out point back over to Highline. 22-20. Played out of the back row by Straw. That attack blocked out of bounds. Side out point Spokane, 23-20. Joel Mahold serving. Nicely placed tip into the middle court for Highline as they pick up the side out point. Good job reading the Spokane defense, knowing right where to place that ball. Trailing by 2, here's the serve. Ace right down the line. Knuckleball action on that one. Well read by Alina Gallagher, curved in at the very last minute for the ace. 23-22 as we have another timeout on the floor. Find your success at Pierce College. Selected as one of the top 10 best community colleges in the entire nation, Pierce College offers more than 60 programs of study Get started today at one of the nation's premier community colleges. Apply online at pierce.ctc.edu. And Walla Walla Community College athletes follow traditions of excellence in soccer, volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball, golf, and rodeo. Walla Walla Community College Warriors are proud to compete in the NWAC. Every time I read that promo, I gotta look into the college rodeo. Had the opportunity to get to the Pendleton Roundup a couple of times, and of course when the championship rodeo comes to the Puyallup Fair. I like to see what college rodeo is all about. T-Birds serving, trailing by one, trailing no more on that ace, and we are tied 23-23. Next point for either team will be set point. And let's see who gets that set point. Ball played high by Highline. Attacking the net, punches it over. Point Highline. And set point of the first set goes to the T-Birds. The opportunity to hand Spokane only their 9th set loss of the year. Both teams at the net. Spokane keeping it alive. Highline doing the same. What a rally by both these teams out of bounds. Side out point, Spokane tied at 24. What a job by Spokane and Highline, with some tough plays to keep that rally going. Demery Sugg ready to serve for the Sasquatch. Tied at 24. Serve into the net. Side out point Highline. Set point now for the T-Birds. Not the time you want to have a service error. What an opening set. Here comes the serve by Highline. Spokane looking to tie it up. They do. Side out point, Sasquatch tied at 25. Jordan Schaff ready to serve. Nicely played by Highline out of the back row. They go left side on their attack. Tipped at the net by Spokane. Extended rally now played by Schaff. Back set. McKenna Russell with the kill. Point Spokane, and they have taken it out of set point 26-25. Right side attack from Spokane, in. Side out point, T-Birds, 26-26. A lot of Highline fans in the stands. Spokane likewise. That one played by Schaff. Back set looking for Russell. And that's going to drop between two Sasquatch players. Point Highline, set point T-Birds. Left side on the attack. Here comes Highline. And a net violation called on Highline, gives the side out point to Spokane, tied at 27. Chris Littleman in disbelief on the bench. Blocked up front Alicia Straw gives the point to Spokane. Set point now for the Sasquatch. McKenna Russell serving. Left side from Highline, tipped over the front row. Down, point. And the side out to Highline, tied at 28. Spokane left side, down with the kill. And the side out point, 29-28. Set point for Spokane. Lindsey Russell serving. Thunderous attack that time from the T-Birds, 29-29. All tied up. East number 1 versus West number 2. That one played by Gallagher. Cross court. Spokane unable to get that one back up and over. That point goes to Highline, 30-29. Set point for the T-Birds. Back set from a hole, blocked, kept alive. Somehow the T-Birds keep that one in play. That one's ripped down the line. Out of bounds, and that point goes to Highline. They win the first set. Final score, T-Birds 31. Spokane 29. Only the 9th set loss of the year for Spokane. What a rally by both of those teams. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the second set after this message from Under Armour Sports.
I chose Centralia College because I really felt like school, academic-wise and soccer-wise, it would be a good fit for me. And then I come here and I play, and it's like the competition is crazy, and I don't think the label of community college means anything to the skill that people have. My name is Gabby, and I play soccer at Centralia College, and I go boldly.
We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. 2018 NWAC Volleyball Championships, 5th floor in the Expo Hall. First set, a great one as Highline picks up the 31-29 win to take a 1-0 set advantage over the Spokane Sasquatch. Highline players still at their bench. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors, including Red Lion Hotels, the official hotel of the Northwest Athletic Conference with friendly service and a unique local flair. Red Lion Hotels gets guests closer to main attractions and good times with full-service hotels and a wide variety of amenities. Discover your escape across the Red Lion family. The R2 checking the rosters. Waves in both liberos. And both teams on the court now. Ball tossed to Spokane, and we are set to play. Lindsey Russell, the first server for the Sasquatch. Haggerty on the attack. Left side, blocked up front. A couple of Highline players run into each other. And that one drops near the net. First point goes to Spokane. 1-0 they lead. Mahie Kaava, the libero. And Highline serves that one out of bounds on their attack. 2-0 the lead for Spokane. Sasquatch tips it over the front row. Kaava plays it backcourt attack. That one played by Gallagher. Left side, blocked up front. Cross-court attack. And the kill, side out point for Highline. And into serve. Number 16, April Taliga. Out of bounds, side out point to Spokane. Alicia Straw back to serve for the Sasquatch. Haggerty on the attack and the kill. Side out point. T-Birds. And the next server, number 12, Madison Sackman for Highline. Right side on the attack. Block. Spokane keeps it alive. Free ball from Gallagher. Haggerty with the tip. Back set that time. Kept alive by Sackman. That one's in. Point Highline tied at 3. A end-line violation on the serve gives the side-out point to Spokane. Stepped on the back line on her jump serve. Line judge picked up on that one right away. Joelma Hold ready to serve. And a double hit violation. On Highline, will put the Sasquatch up 5-3, 2-point advantage. Backs up for Haggerty with the kill. And the side out point, 5-4 is the score. First team All-Star, Adrian Haggerty back to serve. Played by Gallagher. That one picked up easily by Spokane. The tip over the back row. Well placed. That point goes to Highline. 5-5. We're tied here in set number 2. After set number 1 went to 31 points. We are in for some fantastic volleyball between these two teams. Right side attack in. Lena Gallagher with the kill for Spokane. Madison Sackman with the last point for Highline. That one out of bounds. Another point for Highline, and now they lead by 2, 7-5. Each team with 2-point leads in this set. Gallagher picks that one up. Quick set. Highline keeps it alive, dumps it back over. That set blocked up front, drops. Just happens to roll down the Highline side of the net for the side out point. Going to Spokane, they now trail by 1, 7-6. Defensive substitution for the T-Birds. That one arcing just over the net. Left side attack. And the kill by Taylor Gould to tie us up 7-7. That serve long. Side out point for Highline. As Kiki Troy comes back to serve. Spokane left side. They're going to say that was touched by Highline. And that's going to tie us up 8-8. The next serve from Jordan Shaw. Played by Kava. Back set, the attack. Spokane returns it quickly. Quick set. Left side, touched up front by Highline. Both teams touch it to the top of the net. Back set by Spokane. Nicely dug out of the back row. And a double hit violation on Highline gives the Sasquatch a 1-point lead, 9-8. Here come the T-Birds. That kill by Madison Sackman. And the side out point for Highline. Alicia Wynn back to serve. Cross court on the attack. And the kill from Alicia Straw. Side out point. Spokane, they lead 10-9. Tipped over the front row. Spokane brings it back. They tip it over. Back set for Highline. Blocked. Cross court this time. Out of bounds on that drive by Sackman. 11-9. Spokane up by 2. McKenna Russell serving. Played by Kaba. Back to Sackman, tipped over. Spokane picks it up, they tip it over. One touch return by Highline. And long out of the back court, point Spokane. 3-point lead for the Sasquatch, 12-9. With McKenna Russell still serving. Back set that time. That's long. 13-9. And there we're going to have a timeout taken by Chris Littleman. Spokane with a 4-point lead, 13-9. Back after this message from our sponsor.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
And we're back. Tacoma Convention Center. Spokane trailing Highline 1-0, but leading here in set number 2 by 4, 13-9. McKenna Russell putting together a few points. And coming out of the timeout, Highline able to break serve, trailing by 3. Mahie Kaava, the libero for Highline, serving. That one played by Gallagher. Cross court on the attack, picked up by Kaava. Quick set. Back set that time. Nicely played by the Highline back row. Sackman. This one by Mahold, and it's down. Side out point, Spokane. Lindsey Russell serving now. Sackman plays that one. They go for Haggerty. Haggerty's attack picked up by the Spokane back row. Gallagher plays that one towards the R1 stand. Back in play for the Sasquatch. Haggerty's tip, sent back over. And we're going to have a carry violation called on Spokane. Side out point for the T-Birds. They trail by 3. Try to make a substitution. The R2 makes them do it again. April Talaga ready to serve. Drops that one right in front of the back row. Here comes Spokane on the attack. T-Bird's turn, nicely struck by Sackman. A net violation that time on Spokane. Will bring the T-Birds within 2 at 14-12. Talaga gets the sign from Chris Littleman. Both of these teams well coached. That attack out of bounds. Point Highline. Trail by 1, 14-13. This match, best of 5. Concluding action on the tournament day number 2. Back at it tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Long out of bounds. Side out point for Spokane, up 15-13. Alicia Straw ready to serve. Played by Kaava. Back row attack, tipped over. And Spokane watches that one fall for the side out point for the Thunderbirds. Madison Sackman serving. Looking to tie it up at this point. Played off of Haggerty. Now dumped back over into the Spokane end. Both teams at the net. Haggerty's tip picked up by Spokane. That one pounded down by Riley Seclair. Side out point. Spokane, they lead by 2. And number 2, Joel Mahold serving. Left side attack, touched at the net, and then goes out of bounds. Side out point for Highline. 16-15 is the score. Adrian Haggerty, the next server. Played by Gallagher. Middle attack from Russell. Good job diving, keeping that one off the floor by Gallagher. Here comes the T-Birds. Touched again at the net. And they're going to say they, in fact, touched the net. That's going to be a point for Highline, tied at 16. That serve from Haggerty. Back set. Double hit violation, this time on Spokane. And now Highline is going to have a lead. By 1, 17-16. Next serve from Haggerty. Driven into the net by Taylor Gould. Highline by 2. Timeout on the floor. When you make your plans to come out and join us here at the Convention Center, be sure you stop by the merchandise tent. Some fantastic stuff there. Official tournament merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, Under Armour gear, and more. Everything fully customizable. They do it right there for you. You pick whatever logo, number, name you want. Represent your team, represent your favorite player. Get it customized. Get your tournament gear today. Supplies are limited. Or you can visit nwacstore.com/NWAC. And after trailing for quite a bit of time, Highline comes back to take a 2-point lead here in set number 2 after winning set number 1, 31-29. Adrian Haggerty still serving. Spokane trying to preserve their perfect season, 37-0. Highline 31-10. That one picked up by Sackman. That one blocked by Highline. That one tapped at the net, played by Sackman, looking for a left side attack. Blocked by Spokane, however. Side out point for the Sasquatch. And they trail by just one, 17-18. Demery Sugg into serve. Ace ties us up at 18. Simply ran out of room trying to chase that one down. Lands in the second row of stands. The stands probably 20 feet off of the sideline. This tournament well laid out here in the Expo Hall at the Convention Center. Highline picks up the side out point. They're back on top by 1 as Kiki Troy comes back to serve. Led the team in aces after the regular season with 29, also leading the team in assists. That one she's unable to handle. And that's going to be a side out point for Spokane. Jordan Schaaf into serve, tied at 19. Where have we seen this before? Both these teams tied at 19 in the opening set. Kaava played to the front line, set up right side attack. That kill splits to Highline defenders, drops on the T-Birds side of the floor. Give that kill to Alicia Straw, and a 1-point lead to Spokane, 20-19. Russell with that attack. Blocked by McKenna Russell, but unable to send it back over. And the side-out point goes to Highline, tied 20-20. Alicia Wynn back to serve. Might be the match of the tournament so far. Spokane with the back set. Kept alive by Kaava. Out of bounds, however. Barely. And the side-out point goes to Spokane. McKenna Russell ready to serve. On the back set. Down the line. Touch by Spokane. Side-out point. Highline, 21-21. Hopefully watching, you are enjoying this match as much as everyone in attendance. Kaava with the serve. Quick put down that time by Mahold. Side out point Spokane, 22-21. Lindsey Russell serving now. Haggerty with the directed tip. Mahold with the kill, 23-21. First 2-point lead we've seen in a while. And at that point, we're going to have a timeout taken by Highline. We'll be back after this message.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
And we're back, Tacoma Convention Center. Spokane leading by 2. Double hit violation called on Highline, and that's going to bring us to set point, 24-21. Spokane. There's the back set. And the kill from Highline, 24-22. Back to serve for the T-Birds. Number 16, April Talaga. Again, timeout on the floor, but I would like to remind everybody watching, absolutely zero disrespect meant to any of the Highline players. Their numbers just a bit tough to see. Thus, I'm not always calling the names. So, many apologies from me. Timeout on the floor. We have a set point for Spokane. They lead by 2, 24-22. They trail Highline 1-0. And the winner of this match will play tomorrow at 1:30 here on court number 1 against the winner of the match taking place on court number 2 right now. That is Edmonds and Pierce. The loser of this match plays tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. here on court number 1, and they will play either Chemeketa or North Idaho. The winner of their match scheduled tomorrow at 10 a.m. There's the buzzer back out of the timeout. April Salaga ready to serve. Again, set point for Spokane, blocked, and Highline unable to return. So the second set is going to go to Spokane by a final score, Sasquatch 25, Highline 22. We'll be back after this message from Red Lion Hotels.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn & Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Convention Center. We get set for set number 3. These two teams tied 1 set apiece. Both teams now back out on the floor. The R2 checking the lineups. Waves in the Spokane libero. Number 12, Alina Gallagher. And now the Highline libero. Number 1, Mahie Ka'ava. The lineups back to the scorer's table. And Mahie Ka'ava going to put the ball in play to start set number 3. There's the line judge in position now. That one picked up by Jordan Schaaf. Hit out of the back row. Kept alive by Spokane. Cross-court attack. And that kill brings the side out point to Spokane. Excited about that play they were. Lindsey Russell ready to serve. Played by Sackman. They go for Haggerty. Haggerty tips it over the front row. Picked up, put back down by Spokane. Joel Mahold with the kill. And a 2-point Spokane lead. Highline looking to put an end to Spokane's perfect season. Spokane looking to extend that. A net violation on the T-Birds. And it's a 3-point lead for the Sasquatch. Sackman picks that one up, punched out of bounds. 4-0. Spokane rolling, coming out for the third set. Haggerty down with authority, side out point. When she winds up, she can punish that volleyball, as can Joel Mahold for Spokane. A couple of fantastic hitters in this match. Down by 3, Highline serving. A couple of Sasquatch players run into each other on the back court. Now it's the T-Birds looking to knock it over. Quick set, picked up by Sackman. Haggerty again with the kill. 4-2 is the Spokane lead. Check the stats really quick. Haggerty from Sequim, Washington, 6'2", sophomore. Be interesting to see where she's going to wind up playing next year. Mahold with the kill and the side out point, 5-2. Mahold another one. Be fun to keep track of. Sophomore, 6'1", out of Spokane. Got to think both of those players are going to move on to a 4-year school. Haggerty with the attack, blocked by Mahold that time. Point Spokane, 4-point lead, 6-2. There's the serve from Alicia Straw. Dumped over by Kaava, played by Gallagher. Right down the middle by Brooklyn Reiner. Nobody standing in front of her. A wide open lane to attack. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor.
I chose Centralia College because I really felt like school, academic-wise and soccer-wise, it would be a good fit for me. And then I come here and I play, and it's like the competition is crazy, and I don't think the label of community college means anything to the skill that people have.
And we're back at the convention center. Had to cut that one a little bit short. Spokane started to celebrate, but Highline kept it alive. That diving save by Kaava. Sackman with the attack. Nice pickup by Gallagher. Great rally by both teams. Then Haggerty puts an end to it. And the side out point goes to Highline. 7-3 now the score. That drive out of bounds. 7-4 the score. Highline now within 3. That one picked up by Gould. Back set looking for Reiner. Now they go back to Gould. Her drive out of bounds. 7-5. Chris Littleman in a fairly heated, quick discussion with the R2. Heads back to the bench. Already a yellow card earlier to the Highline bench. Back in the first set, that amazing first set, the Highline won 31-29. Haggerty with the tip. And the double hit violation on Spokane gives Highline another point, and they are within 1, 7-6. Now we have the captain of Spokane over talking to the R1. And the coach, Jenny Hull, talking to the R2. Looks like Coach Hull not quite satisfied with the explanation, but time to play on. This officiating crew been at it for a long time, definitely experienced. Side out point for Spokane, 8-6 the score, as Joel Mahol gets set to serve. They're getting set for a fourth set on court number 2. Pierce leading 2-1 over Edmonds. Highline putting that one down. Side out point for the T-Birds. Adrian Haggerty back to serve, trailing by 1, 8-7. The winner of this match will play the winner of that match. Gallagher picks that one up. Gould with her attack block at the net. That point goes to Highline. We're tied 8-8. The serve from Haggerty, played by Gallagher. Looking for Reiner on the attack. Here comes Highline, blocked up front. Quick set, blocked again, down. Side out point, Spokane. And they have a 1-point lead, 9-8. As Demery Sugg comes in to serve for the Sasquatch. This is a sign from Coach Hull. Played out of the back row. Blocked by Russell. They look for Gould. Gould gets it down. Knocked into the other court. 2-point lead for Spokane, 10-8. Between these two teams, certainly cannot get excited about a 2-point lead. Almost certain to be tied at some point again. That ball dropped right in front of the front row. Well played by McKenna Russell. Going to be a side out point for Highline. Back within 1, 10-9. Dumped over by Gould. Played by Kaava. Back set, tough angle, down and in. What a strike to tie us up 10-10. The serve from Highline. That attack by McKenna Russell, good for a kill and a side out point, 11-10. Jordan Schaff ready to serve. These two teams tied, one set apiece. Picked up by Kava. Just out of the reach of Alina Gallagher. Side out point for the Sasquatch, tied 11 apiece. Chris Littleman with the sign. There's the back step for Russell. Touch on the way out of bounds. Side out point. Spokane back up by 1, 12-11 with McKenna Russell ready to serve. Kava plays it. There's the back set. One touch over the net. That one caught Demery Sugg, but she directs it over the net and it drops on the Highline side of the floor. The point for Spokane up by 2, 13-11. That one played by Sackman. Back to her for the attack. Into the net. 3-point Spokane lead, 14-11. And the next serve by McKenna Russell. That one kept alive by Spokane, played into the Highline end. That one driven down by the T-Birds. Side out point goes to Highline. Their deficit 2 as Mahie Kaava gets ready to serve. Quick set, picked up by Highline. Kava plays that one from her knees. Looking for the attack. That time, Alicia Straw picking up the side out point for Spokane. They lead 15-12. Hang on one moment while one of the Thunderbirds takes care of her shoelaces. Now she's set. Before we have a serve, the R1 calls over the team captains. Both captains head to the bench to talk to their respective coaches. And now the ball's in play, and that's going to be a service ace for Lindsey Russell, and a 4-point lead for Spokane. Sackman with the attack. Touched at the net and out of bounds off of Spokane. Side out point, Highline. (16-13) to score. Spokane in front. Mahol's drive out of bounds. Point Highline, 16-14. That drive by Reiner, picked up by Highline. T-Birds scrambled for it, but Spokane going to pick up the side out point. Alicia Straw back to serve, up by 3, 17-14. And there's a service ace off of Mahie Ka'ava. A 4-point lead. As we have a timeout on the floor called by Chris Littleman.
We see you. Be your resourceful self at Clark College.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
And we're back, Tacoma Convention Center. Once again reminding you to follow the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all of the latest NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. There are the respective addresses on your screen right now. As we get back to action, Spokane leading by 4 coming out of the timeout. Double hit violation called on Highline. A 5-point lead as we have a player down on the court. Oh, goodness. The trainer coming over from the MVP physical therapy tent. That looks like Adrian Haggerty, and that is not a player. But you don't want any players down, but that is one of the team leaders for certain for Highline. Coach Chris Littleman out there. She's on her knees, so got to take that as a good sign. And now she's helped to her feet. I didn't get the opportunity to see what happened, getting a nice round of applause from all of the fans in attendance. Certainly walking tenderly to the bench. Hope Adrian's going to be okay. T-Birds send in her substitution. And now we're just about ready to get back to action. Alicia Straw is the server for Spokane. Played by Kava. Highline's attack, scrapes the net, dumped back over by Spokane. T-Birds going to try it again. Sackman with a drive out of bounds. Was it touched? It was touched. So that'll be a side-out point for Highline. Definitely thought that one changed directions. Indeed it did. And a 4-point lead for Spokane. 6 to go, 19-15 here in set number 3. Best 3 out of 5, tied 1-1. That one picked up by Kava. Back row attack from Highline. Gallagher keeps it in play. Mahold's drive blocked. This one by Gould. Out of bounds, off of Highline. 20-15 now. The score. Defensive substitution for Highline. And back to serve is Joel Mahold, the East Region MVP for 2018-19. Highline looking to organize, blocked by Gould, and unable to keep it alive is the T-Birds. And now Spokane's going to go up by 6. I believe that's going to be the biggest lead by either of these teams in any of the sets so far. Spokane looking to organize their attack. Gould in. Spokane by 7. 3 to go. And we're going to have another defensive substitution. Head coach Chris Littleman not happy on the bench over there. Absolutely a winnable match for either of these teams. Kept in play by Spokane. The tip over the front row. Back row attack. What a play by Highline to keep that one alive. Both these teams with a nice rally. Back set for Reinard. Spokane blocked. And they win the point eventually. 23-15, 8-point lead. Joel Mahold serving. And there's the serve. Back set by Highline. Unable to clear is the T-Birds. And we're at set point for Spokane, 24-15. Mahold with her serve. Again, Highline with the back set. That one tipped up front by Spokane. Drops in the backcourt for the T-Bird side out point. 24-16 now the score. Still set point. Played by Gallagher. That kill by Russell will give Spokane the set win. Final score, Sasquatch 25, Highline 16. We will be back with the fourth set after this timeout.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.
back. Tacoma Convention Center heading into the fourth set. Spokane leading 2-1. Highline picking up a first set victory, 31-29. And then Spokane winning the second and third, 25-22, 25-16, respectively. Winner of this match, again, will play tomorrow at 1:30 on court number 1 versus either Edmonds or Pierce. Those two teams playing right now on court number 2. The loser of this match will play tomorrow at 11:45 versus either Chemeketa or North Idaho. Those two teams playing tomorrow at 10 on court 1 to get us started. Highline serving in the near court for the fourth set. Not a must-win match for either team, but whoever wins certainly will have a shorter path to the championship game, scheduled for Sunday at 2 o'clock. First server is going to be Lindsey Russell for Spokane. Haggerty back on the floor. That's good to see. And a couple of players down that time for Spokane, or excuse me, for Highline. And the first point goes to the Sasquatch. Played out of the back row by Highline. That one put down by Haggerty, side out point. Highline. As we get a substitution. And into serve is number 16, April Talega. Drives it over the net, played by Gallagher. Left side attack, splits two defenders. Now Talega with the attack. Nicely saved by Kaava, but it's going to go out of bounds, side out point, Spokane. Alicia Straw ready to serve. That's an ace and a 3-1 lead for Spokane. Some of the Spokane fans on their feet in the stands. Good turnout for both of these teams. Kaava plays that one to the front row, smacked down by Gould, and a 3-point Spokane lead. T-Birds definitely not going to want Spokane to get on a roll in this set. As far as this match goes, this is a must-win set for Highline. Tipped over the front row by Spokane. Back row attack by Talega. Spokane keeps it alive. They strike out of the back row. Looking for Sackman. Blocked by Mahold. Point Spokane, 5-1. The lead. Alicia Straw serve, ace, 6-1. Spokane players doing their ace dance on the end of their bench. Picked up by Talega on the back row. Haggerty with the kill. An end to the Spokane rally. Over on court number 2, Edmonds wins the second set. They are going to a fifth and deciding set. Here's the serve. From Highline, the return by Spokane, long out of bounds. 6-3 the score. Kuyakana serving for Highline. Haggerty gets up and puts that one down. 6-4 the score. Highline on a run of their own right now. Arcana puts that one in play. Left side on the attack, blocked out of bounds. Side out point, Spokane. 7-4 the score. Into serve for Spokane, number 13, Allison Russell. Left side on their attack. What a strike. Picked up by Spokane, and we're going to have a net violation. Called on the Sasquatch. Side out point. Sends it over to Highline. Adrian Haggerty ready to serve. Scoreboard says 7-4. I believe it's 7-5. Touched at the net by Highline. Side out point, Spokane. Scoreboard not recording that point either. Now it's 8-4 on the scoreboard. Left side attack in. What a strike. Side out point for Highline. Kiki Troy ready to serve. Now they correct it to 8-6. And that one's dropped by Taylor Gould right in front of the back row. Side out point Spokane, 9-6. Jordan Schaff ready to serve. Another point for Highline, and it's 9-7. Spokane by just 2. Punched over and put down by the T-Birds. 1 point lead for Spokane, 9-8. Nice serving by Alicia Wynn, putting together some points. And as I say it, that one goes into the net. Side out point, Spokane, 10-8. McKenna Russell ready to serve. Directed tip that time by Lindsey Russell. Back to a 3-point lead for Spokane, 11-8. Kava plays to the front row. Nice attack from the T-Birds that time, picking up the side out point. Trailing by 2, 11-9, as Mahie Kaava now comes back to serve. Nice arc over the net. That strike from Alicia Straw between a pair of blockers for Highline. Out of bounds, side out point. Spokane, 12-9. Haggerty's attack blocked. 13-9 now. Spokane by 4. Sackman's a drive blocked. To Sackman again, tips it over the front row. Spokane's attack played by the Highline defense. Out of bounds on their strike. Point Spokane 14-9, 5-point advantage. Haggerty partially blocked, kept alive by Spokane. Haggerty again. They're going to say that was not touched at the net. Timeout is going to be taken, however, by Highline. They trail by 6, 15-9. Back after this timeout.
I chose Centralia College because I really felt like school, academic-wise and soccer-wise, it would be a good fit for me. And then I come here and I play, and it's like the competition is crazy, and I don't think the label of community college means anything to the skill that people have. My name is Gabby, and I play soccer at Centralia College, and I go boldly.
And we're back, Tacoma Convention Center. Still timeout on the floor. Spokane leading in the fourth set, 15-9. They lead Highline 2-1. Over on court number 2, Pierce leading their fifth set 4-0. As we get set to get back to action here on court number 1, Lindsey Russell ready to serve. Guy Castro, the R1, blows the whistle. Here comes the serve. Kept alive by Haggerty, dumped back over by Kaava. That kill by Reiner. 16-9. Fun volleyball just to watch between these two teams. Highline's attack blocked out of bounds. Side out point to the T-Birds. They trail by 6. After that side out point, 16-10. As April Talega comes on to serve. Her serve into the net. Side out point. Spokane, 17-10. Alicia Straw, the next server for Sasquatch. Love that mascot. Haggerty's drive, picked up out of the back row. Highline looking to organize. Talega puts it over, picked up by Gallagher. Back set for Reiner. Again to Talega out of the back row. Mahold over the front of the Highline defense. Extended rally by both teams. Missed time jump that time by Highline. Point goes to Spokane, and now an 8-point lead. Frustration starting to show on the Highline players on the court. That one clips the net. Kept in play, however. Tipped towards the back of the T-Birds end. And at the net, comes down on the Highline side. 19-10 now. The R1 calls over the R2. I believe we're going to have a card, and there it is. A Highline player grabbing onto the net, yanking it down. And that's going to be Adrian Haggerty given the yellow card. The second card given to the T-Birds team. Indeed, frustration. Out of bounds. Point Spokane, 20-10 the score. That one played by Kaaba. Back to Talega. That kill by Joel Mahol. 21-10. 11-point lead, 4 to go. That serve. Long side out point for Highline. They trail by 10. And in now to serve. Number 9. That's going to be Kui Akana. Just one of the 8 players from Hawaii. Dumped out of the back row by Gould. Back set for Talaga, blocked. Left side attack, out of bounds. Side out point, Spokane. Allison Russell on to serve, 22-11. Kava plays that one. Left side on the attack. Side out point for Highline. Mahie Kaaba hands the ball to Adrian Haggerty. Ready to serve. Jump serve played by Gallagher. And the return knocked out of bounds. Point Spokane on the side out, 23-12. With Demary Sugg ready to serve. 11-point lead, 2 to go. Back set for Talaga. Here come the Sasquatch. Middle attack, out of bounds. Match point. Spokane up 24-12, leading 2 sets to 1. The delivery from Sugg. Over the net violation on Spokane. Side out point, Highline. As Kiki Troy comes on to serve for the T-Birds. Trailing by 9. Now the R1 blows the whistle. Ace. 24-14. Kiki Troy leading the team in aces. 29 on the season coming into the tournament. Back set. Kept alive by Spokane. And that time, Highline able to drop it in the Sasquatch zone. 24-15 is the Spokane lead. Spokane 1 point away And Highline looking to make that as difficult as possible. 24-16, 8 is the lead. Still match point. Another point for Highline, 24-17. T-Birds on a nice run. If they can pull this comeback off, we will go to a 5th and decisive set. That one down by Gould. Point, Spokane, and they're going to win the 4th set, final 25. Highline 17, they win the set. And the match 3-1. And we're going to see if we can get one of the Spokane Sasquatch players. Going to try and get Taylor Gould over here on court number 2. Pierce leading by 2, 12-10 in their 5th set. Spokane will play the winner of that match happening right now as Pierce goes up 13-10. That match will take place tomorrow at 1:30 here on court number 1. Highline will play the loser of that match. Or actually, Highline is going to play either Chemeketa or North Idaho. And now we're going to get Taylor Gould over. Number 11. And there she is on the headset now, number 11 for Spokane Sasquatch, Taylor Gould. What can you say?
It was a great game. Like, when we were tied, we knew that we just had to push through. We needed a pass, a set, and a hit, and that's all we had to do. And at the end, that's what we did.
Now, you guys had only lost 8 sets all year coming into this match. When the first one went 31-29, any concern at all?
I was just concerned we were going to run out of subs.
That was probably one of the best sets we've seen at the tournament. So now you guys go to 38-0. What can you say about that season at any point?
It's unbelievable that we have gone 38-0. Like, at least for Jenny, it's unheard of, and I'm so glad that I can be a part of this team and be a part of what we're doing here, like being 38-0.
Now, when you look at the team, obviously quite a few sophomores, but a number of freshmen. Yeah. This Sasquatch team is going to be stacked coming into next year at all. Now, the match, your opponent, looks like now it's going to be Pierce. They just won on court number 2. Have you played Pierce yet this year? I haven't checked that matchup yet. Pierce perfect in their conference record at all as well. What happens at this point now for you guys to prepare for that match tomorrow?
We just have to go out and play our game. Like, we know how to beat teams. We know how to, if we're down a set, we know how to just calm down and come back and win. And it doesn't matter, like, oh, we're down. We just know that pass, set, and hit. Play our game.
Well, I absolutely congratulate you guys on that win. Now it looks like the perfect season absolutely within reach. Go with your teammates, enjoy the victory, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Taylor Gould from Spokane joining us after the victory. Again, wrapping it up, Spokane wins 3-1 over Highline. Highline will now play tomorrow at 11:45 right here on court number 1 versus either Chemeketa or North Idaho. That match taking place at 10 o'clock. Spokane will take on Pierce to see who goes to the championship tomorrow on court number 1 at 1:30. So a semifinal matchup for the Spokane Sasquatch. Want to thank you from wherever you were viewing tonight, watching the 2018 NWAC Volleyball Championship Tournament from the Tacoma Convention Center. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget our first match tomorrow at 10 o'clock. On court number 2, Tacoma versus Lower Columbia. And on court number 1, Chemeketa versus North Idaho. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.